Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Byte of Geek. Today I'm taking a look at a bit of a problem that I've got on my Corsair gaming keyboard. I've got the K65 one here, which is also known as a 10 keyless version. I've had this keyboard for just under 2 years now. I bought it off the back of some excellent reviews that were going around at the time. However, over that time period, over the last probably 20 months or so, I've started to notice that one of the keys in particular, the full stop key, I've been getting repeat characters with it. And you know, being a software developer, one of the things you use quite a lot in code, certainly in the languages I use, is the full stop key, and it gets a bit annoying that you're getting double full stops coming up all the time. And I just for one reason or another didn't associate this as being the keyboard that was at fault here. I thought maybe it was something to do with some of the software, because it wasn't affecting any of the other keys on the keyboard. Everything else was fine. I use the keyboard for for gaming and stuff like that as well, so I wasn't experiencing any other issues outside of things like Notepad and things like Visual Studio and things like that. So just recently I've started looking into what's known as keyboard chatter. And being a mechanical keyboard, I mean, this particular one uses I think it's the cherry red switches. So you kind of associate that with being a quality set of key switches there. However, what I did start to read is that there seemed to be a bit of a problem, not a huge problem, but there seems to be a low-level problem with some Corsair keyboards and their use of the cherry keys, and this was causing the same problems as I was having. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through some of the steps I've taken to identify this problem, and I'm unsure at the moment if the keyboard is actually under warranty. Corsair have recently gone and extended their warranty to 2 years on things like keyboards, but that was after I'd gone and purchased this keyboard, so I have contacted them to see what they if they're able to do anything on that, because obviously by extending the warranty there is some recognition there that people are experiencing problems with their keyboards. So I'll see what they come back with on that. However, I've been doing a bit of reading up and some of the suggestions of things that you can do to help alleviate this problem. So I'm going to show you guys just one of the things that I've gone and done. So if you're wanting to work out whether you've actually got keyboard chatter, what you want to do, you want to download a program called Switch Hitter, and to do that, what you need to do, you need to go to elitekeyboards.com, and they've got a free download, a diagnostics program that you can download. So you just click on this link here, and it's a very small app that it downloads. So you just run that, accept that and install it, and then click on the launch Switch Hitter, and it comes up with this little program here with a layout of your keyboard, and you choose what layout of keyboard you've got, whether you've got a 104 or more keys on your keyboard, whatever. So when you've got this running, basically all you need to do is just start bashing away at the keys on your keyboard. As you can see there, I've actually got a little red square there come up on the full stop, and any key that you've got that's got some kind of problem with it will get highlighted in red. Everything else is green on the keyboard. And you know, it'll stay red. So you know, if you want to see how bad it is, you need to just clear the keyboard there. But you just type as you would. You know, you would use the keyboard. You know, and you'll see how often you actually get the chatter on the keyboard itself. So there you go. So I've actually got it there on the F key. Now, I've not noticed anything with that key in general use. So you know, obviously, you'd be a little bit cautious about the results that you might get on this. You know, it is very, very, very accurate, but you might get the odd false positive. So okay, so there's two approaches you can take to help alleviate this problem of the keyboard chatter. One of those involves like a cleaning solution that you can apply, and the second one is using just a can of compressed air and blowing into the relevant part of the underneath the keycap. That's the one I'm going to show you now. So first of all, what you need to do is, with this particular keyboard anyway, because it's actually got a detachable USB cable on the back, so you need to detach that first. So that just comes off there, and then there you go. So my problem key is this one here. Now, the best method for removing the keycaps is to actually have a proper keycap puller. They are relatively cheap to get hold of, eBay and things like that. I don't have one to hand at the moment, so I am going to cheat, but I don't recommend anything bigger than this to get the keycap off, because you can damage parts of the keycap if you do this wrong. So the easiest way is to just put your blade in underneath there and pull the keycap off. Now, what you then need to do is with your can of compressed air, you need to be blowing into some relevant parts of the key here. So what I'd probably do is just blow around the key to just start off with, just getting rid of any dust there. And then if you press down on the switch itself and blow into those areas there, do it a couple of times. When you've done that, put the keycap back on. Make sure it's pressed down. A few presses like that, and then connect back in your keyboard. And okay, so then load up switch hitter again and do your test on it. So after cleaning the key that's at fault here, the full stop key, it's not anywhere near as bad as what it was before. As you can see here, I'm just constantly pressing the full stop key there, and I'm not getting any kind of chatter being registered on that. It is still intermittent. It does occasionally happen. So I'm going to see what Corsair says with regards to the warranty. If they say no, it's outside of the warranty and the 2 years is not retrospective, then I'm going to have to live with this. It's nowhere near what it was like before. It was probably 1 in 7 or 8 key presses that it would actually go and do it. As you can see, I'm doing tens and tens of key presses here, and you know, it's not doing anything at all. The menu option there that's being highlighted, that's a false positive. That's just the key that's being pressed there. So you know, that key is actually working okay. So if this doesn't work, really your next option is to look at using the alcohol cleaner to see if that's going to help at all. You know, personally I wouldn't do that unless the keyboard had gone outside of warranty, but more often than not the compressed air will get rid of anything that's hiding underneath the key. So worst case scenario, that switch is faulty. You know, my recommendation is, you know, if you've got it still within warranty, then get that keyboard RMA'd. If it's outside of warranty, if it's not something that you use on a regular basis, you know, the key that's faulty, then maybe, you know, keep on repeating the compressed air every so often and see, you know, if that alleviates the problem. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, can I get a thumbs up? If you want any comments, you know, leave them down below, and you know, if you've got any questions, just ask me those there. I'll put a link to the website in the description so you can download this application, and yeah, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.